Hey y'all, welcome back to the Sim Twins. My name is Brooke and today we are doing another speed build. Now this speed build today is an apartment renovation in Evergreen Harbor. It is the Pinecrest Apartments number 402. But before we get too far into that video, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and you turn on those notifications so you know every time that we post a new video. So I wanted to kind of try and change the layout of this apartment. But the thing about apartments that make it really hard about making really cool and different layouts is the fact that you can't change the placement of windows, and it's just really hard to find good placement for bedrooms and that kind of stuff because you want to make sure that every bedroom has a window and that you're not blocking off any source of natural light in the apartment. And so I basically just took down the walls and then I rebuilt them and made some of them on an angle so it's a little bit more interesting to look at visually. But really, it's the same layout. You have 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. And this apartment, I designed it for a single father who is, not raising his children full-time. He is doing it with his ex-partner. And so he sees his children on the weekends and he sees his children whenever they're allowed to come over. And so really this is kind of his bachelor single dad pad. And even though he has 2 children, 1 child and 1 toddler, I did have it so that they had to share rooms because this apartment was so small. There was no way I was going to get a 3rd bedroom in here. But I decided that the single father, he was really a person who was an artist, and so he has his easel space, and he also has a really big place in his bedroom that has a nice table on it and a big monitor set up. So I thought that, he does digital art as well, so I gave him the sketch pad, and I just really wanted this apartment to feel like a masculine space, I guess, if you could say that, and, just make it feel like this space was really his space that he moved into, and he's tried to make it a place where his children can feel at home, but it really is his space. And so a lot of the details that I tried to do, I tried to make sure that they were kind of elements that I saw him doing. Although in the bathroom, I did think it was really cute to include the shower that had the little whales on them. Is so cute. And I thought that, he really cares about his children. So he wanted to get something that was fun for them and that they really liked. And maybe they went to the store and helped him pick it out. But for a lot of this other stuff, I tried to stay with more industrial vibes and darker tones. And the kitchen, I wanted to move the kitchen to a different part of the apartment. But the thing is, if you moved the kitchen to a different part of the apartment, you kind of didn't have enough room for a good size kitchen. You would have to do more of a galley style kitchen. And so I decided to just keep the kitchen really big and really open. And I used these butcher block counters, which is one of my favorite base game counters. I think they just look so good. And then I also made sure to put in a microwave and a dishwasher. So you have everything that you really need in here for your sim. And I just thought that because they don't have a dining space, I really wanted the kitchen to feel really nice and open. And I do add in a small dining table, which I think is the fabricated dining table. So it's in the debug catalog. If you have a buy debug on, you can find all of those items that usually cannot be unlocked unless you get them through gameplay. And you can find those cheats down below in the description if you need to know what those are. But I tried to play with the space visually to make it feel larger, and I used mirrors behind the stove to make the space feel bigger just by the way that the mirrors make the space feel more open. And I also wanted to do shelving units, but I didn't want the shelving units to make the place feel smaller, so I actually used the floating shelves from Island Living, and I thought they were really good. I used them in a blue swatch that I haven't used that much, much. And I really liked the fact that there was exposed brick, even though this apartment doesn't really have exposed brick on the outside. I thought that the exposed brick was a really nice look for the kitchen. And here I am putting in that dining table from Eco Lifestyle. I had to do just a square one, and there are just 2 chairs with it. But I mean, I think it's fine because most of the time my Sims do not sit down together to eat. And yes, I did forget to put in a trash can in this build, but I made sure to add one later on. So if you download this from our gallery ID is the Sim Twins 14. You can always find that there, and it has the correct upload. It's uploaded as a room, so you can just place it down into your apartment and then just put the walls back wherever I deleted the walls. Make sure you have move objects on before you place it, and also you can make sure that I did have the trash can in the one that is on our gallery. But I really didn't have much space to work with, so I added the nice nice couch from Eco Lifestyle, and then I used a poof from Nifty Knitting because I thought that was really cute. And I really liked this little entryway that I created. You have your umbrella stand, and you have just a little place to throw your keys up, and just a nice little thing to make the entrance feel more inviting. And here I am just going and making sure that the living space wasn't too cramped. It is a very small space, but you have enough room for 4 Sims to sit together comfortably. And then over here, I used these little paintings that were kind of sketches because, like I said, I imagined him to be an artist, so this is his artist space. I gave him an easel and everything like that, so he really has a lot of space to do his art. And then in the kids' room, I really wanted to make the kids' room very fun and inviting. So I used the new Eco Lifestyle toddler bed, which I absolutely adore, and an Eco Lifestyle kids bed. And then I just went through and put in a bunch of toys and that kind of stuff. I used this rug that was free with the holiday pack, and I just thought it was really cute. I don't use it very much, but I think it works really well for a build for a kid's bedroom. And I also added in the Eco Lifestyle little dollhouse because I love that it's made of cardboard. And then I added in the dragon, and I add in a little toy chest because I thought this is their dad's apartment. They live mainly with mom throughout the week, and so they don't have as much stuff here. They just have the stuff that they need, and then more of their other stuff is with mom at her house. And I decided that one of the children is really into animals, so I used a lot of the cats and dogs posters in here, which I thought was really cute. And I thought that the other child was more into dinosaurs, so I added in some cute little dinosaur decals. But I also made sure that you have your little lamp because lamps are very important. You want to keep the monsters under the bed at bay. And of course, I made sure to add in everything you need for toddlers. You have the little stacking blocks, and you have a little toilet so they can be potty trained while they're here at dad's place. And then I just went through and added a little more decals. But outside of dad's room, I decided to add in a vertical planter box because I wanted to have a place for them to grow greens. But since it is a limited space, the vertical planter box is like the best thing that they've come out with for small spaces. And I just really love how it looks. And in the dad's room, I really tried to stay with darker tones, blues and blacks, and I really liked to use the fabricated lights and just create a feature with the fabricated lights. I do that a lot in my builds in Evergreen Harbors, so apologies that you can see me doing a lot of the same designs with these lamps, but they're just really cute and I really like adding them as a feature. And especially in a place like this where you don't have a lot of wall space in order to decorate in the room, I really like adding in those just to give it a bit of character. And I used the tiny living dresser because it was a great size to just plop down in that corner, and then your Sims can walk around to each side of the bed. And I added in the fabricated little rug that looks like a guitar pick in my opinion, and I thought that worked really well in this bedroom because of the color scheme. And then here I am adding in that blue fabricated desk, and on the desk, like I said, I have several monitors actually, so I add 2 monitors, which are just TVs that I have added to this desk, and you have a little desk lamp, and you have the tablet, and you have a laptop. So your dad can work in here, or he can take it into the living room and sit at the kitchen table. But I also gave him a gaming chair. I thought that, you know, he probably does work from home, and he does have a lot of stuff that he does on his computer, so he wants to make sure that whenever he has to sit at his desk for long periods of time, he at least has a comfortable place to sit. And I put the second monitor on the upper portion, where I also put that digital sketch pad, because I thought he doesn't use both monitors at the same time all the time, and so he just kind of has that there. And whenever he needs to use 3 monitors, then he can use that and turn it on and place it wherever he needs to on the desk. And I also gave him a poster, because I thought maybe his digital art is that he creates movie posters. I thought that was a really cool idea, and so that movie poster on the wall is supposed to represent maybe a movie poster that he designed himself for his client. And so now I'm just going in and adding in curtains. The curtains I decided to use were just basic from Evergreen Eco Lifestyle and from Parenthood. And then in the kids' room, because I did other cats and dogs stuff, I added in the cats and dogs shades in the kids' room. And I think it's so cute. But anyway, please make sure that you like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you in another video. Bye, y'all.